Hey guys, what's up? Mike here, and today I'm making a video that wasn't planned. Actually, I wasn't going to make a video at all today. I've been working all day. It's about 9 p.m. and it's brought to my attention that Mike made a video saying that free information is really bad for the reselling community and causing all kinds of problems. But of course, I took the time to watch his video, which I don't do often because usually he's just making fun of someone or talking bad about people, causing drama, which I don't appreciate. And typically I wouldn't respond to this kind of video, but his video is full of so many juicy contradictions. I figured we should take a look at this issue with true logic and break it down why free information isn't the problem here. Instead, the problem is people trying to sell paid content nonstop and internet marketers who have flooded the entire reselling community. And the best part about this is he's now hopped fences multiple times because I remember for months and months when I was part of his group along with Pete and Andrew and all these guys who are true resellers. Um, I remember every night him complaining about the internet marketers. They're the problem. Paid content's the problem. But now the free information's the problem. And since he can't choose a side, I figured we'll discuss it in full detail and tell you guys what I really think about the situation. Before we even get into my side of the discussion, I want to take a couple exact quotes from the video and discuss them in detail here because there's some very big contradictions that just don't make any sense to me. All right, so before we get into my opinions on the situation, I want to take a couple exact quotes that are quite contradicting and go over them because I really think it's important to discuss what's being said here. And then all the comments below it, they're all over the place. People are for it, people are against it, people are saying free information did ruin the market. But later on, we're going to talk about why free information shouldn't be a problem for you if you're a true business person. And if it is a problem for you, then you really need to rethink your game plan. Now, the first quote I want to go over, it says, "It got me thinking. It is best to keep some of this information private." The best part about this quote is he directly follows it with, I have a paid program, and if you pay, you can get this information. So wait a minute, is it better to keep the information private, which means to yourself? Or is it better for someone to pay you to get the information? Well, the one thing I can think of, it's better for you if they pay you, that's for sure. Now, what's the difference between distributing information via paid or versus free? There's no difference at all except for one thing, that you benefit from one and not the other. That's the only difference. So this whole quote you're coming up with is complete bullshit. It's a complete contradiction. See, what you're trying to say is that somehow giving out paid information that benefits you is in some way greater than giving out free information on a whole level. But it's not true. Really, what you're trying to do is convert a few people to your paid program with this video that's controversial. And it's pretty terrible marketing tactic, I must say. It's older than all hell, and hopping fences to switch to the other side to try and convert a few sales is a pretty shady marketing tactic. See, what I will say is that free information is never the problem here. Reason being, you can argue that it creates saturation. However, paid or free information will create saturation. So saturation is not the problem. The problem is if saturation is affecting your business and you don't know how to adapt, then you're probably not a very good entrepreneur. The entrepreneurs adapt to situations. The moment they see a market is getting flooded and they can't make as much money, they move on and they may continue in that market, but they adapt in some way to continue to be the best of the best in their category. And that may be the category of eBay, or it could be as little as selling video games on Craigslist, right? It doesn't matter what the category is. What matters is the entrepreneur on the other end. What I don't get is trying to say that free information is creating flooding, which is then creating inflation in prices, which is then ruining your business. So if that's the case, why haven't you changed your business? Also, why have you been making videos for so long for free if it's been such an issue? And why were you so against paid content just a month ago? And why did you kick all of the great resellers of the community out of your group to sell content to people? See, anyone with half a brain would realize you're just trying to market and you're doing a terrible job at it. So please stop because you're really bad at it. Now, the second quote I really find interesting. See, over here on my channel, we have a community. We all love each other, we support each other, and we're growing a business together. That's what the free information is about. It's not about making a buck, and it's not about worrying about creating competition because that doesn't matter. What really matters is we create a great community with great people that grow together and succeed as a whole. Now, if you can't succeed in that group because you can't deal with the extra competition, then you probably shouldn't be in business. But a quote that I find really interesting over there is, I don't owe anybody anything. Well, that's kind of funny because your YouTube channel is made up by followers, not by you. See, you can make videos all you want, but your followers you owe everything to. And in case you didn't know, over here on my channel, we thank the followers every chance I get. As a matter of fact, I thank them probably 20 times more than I should. You would have seen my live show yesterday, I probably said thanks 100 times or more. Because to me, the community is what I'm grateful for. And the free information I provide is nothing compared to all the support, help, and how much they've helped me grow my business, because I don't know everything, and neither do you. And I hope that one day you can realize that this YouTube thing is much bigger than free information and inflation and over competition. It's a community. And if you know how to create it correctly, you would use it to your advantage instead of just trying to make a quick buck, which will eventually fold because your tactics are getting really old and you're pissing a lot of people off. But enough of that ranting. Let's actually have a discussion over here on my channel. To all my viewers, and while I appreciate all of you so much, I would love to hear your opinion as well in a constructive manner. See, we don't cause drama or naysaying or bad talking over here. I like to think of things in a more logical manner and really discuss them in detail, because I don't know everything and I can be completely mistaken, and so can any of you. But the best part is we're all here as a group to learn, and I love to learn. So if you have anything you'd like to say, make sure to post down below. But what I want to talk about is a lot of resellers have started because of YouTube, right? So that does create competition, which isn't necessarily good for business, but it can be to a certain level. But the thing is, what a lot of people fail to realize is reselling is no easy gig at all. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of time to be a good reseller. It really, really does. And if you want to learn more about this, I highly urge you to go search Craigslist Hunter and watch the video he put up yesterday, because it was truly a phenomenal video that deserves your views and not a bullshit 2-minute video that doesn't deserve your views. And what's important here to realize is no matter what information I give you, anyone else gives you, any of the information you get for free, it is not relevant, because it depends on what you go and do with that information that truly makes a difference. Now, if I give you free information and you're able to grow a business from that information, directly compete with me, and then knock me out of business, I will come shake your hand. You want to know why? Because that's fucking awesome. You busted your ass to beat me out. You did everything in your power to make a business that's successful and push other competitors out, and that is awesome. See, what a lot of people fail to realize is free information means nothing without the hard work, the ethic, the actual time put in, the knowledge you need to learn to become successful. Success isn't as easy as free information. Free information is fantastic. The internet has become the most powerful tool in the world because of free information, and how dare anyone ever try to say it's the problem. It is not. The problem is when people take free information and use it for the wrong things to try and gain financially for themselves and have selfish motives. That's the main issue. I'm so happy that we have a great community over here, and I'm so happy the reselling community has a lot of good people. I'm so saddened by the fact that there's so many marketers around, and I wish there wasn't. And there wasn't quite a few years ago on YouTube. It was a lot different, and I oftentimes wish it was like that. But the thing is, I will happily continue to give you guys free information and support your business and the community, because I actually care. I really do. And any of my viewers that contact me or talk to me on a daily basis know I care, because I check up on them and I help them grow a business, because I enjoy teaching and I enjoy learning. And that's what this is about. This isn't about creating competition and ruining your business. If you can't adapt and you can't change your business, you have no one to blame except yourself always. That's it. There's no other excuse. There's no excuses in business. Blaming other people is bullshit, and then trying to convert a sale off of that is even worse. So all I can say to all the people with paid content is, if you're going to offer paid content, that's fine. I'm not against it at all. But make it worth people's money, and don't use shitty tactics to try and sell it, because it's completely ridiculous. As for me, I'll always have free content, always, because I like to teach others and I like to learn and create a community. Now, I don't have any paid content, and I don't plan on having much ever. The only paid content I've ever talked about, and it's not content, is buying one-on-one time with me. And that's directly compensating me for my time, which is very valuable. Time is the #1 resource in business, and that's why spending all day watching YouTube videos is not a good thing to do, especially if you're watching the wrong people. So all I can say to everyone that's seen this video is a bit ranty, But I was a little annoyed by the contradictions in that video that was put up. More importantly, always remember, free information is nothing without the work ethic, the hard work, and the knowledge that you need to build that database for reselling become successful. And if you can do that and you can succeed and you can push out your competitors, and if you one day put me out of business, awesome. Good fucking job. Thank you for busting your ass.